Black History Month is a time each year where we celebrate amazing achievements, contributions, and history of Black people in the United States and around the world. It's a time to learn about important figures like Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and Maya Angelou, as well as countless others who have made a difference in areas like civil rights, science, politics, and sports. Black History Month helps us recognize the struggles and triumphs of Black communities, honoring their history and ongoing work to make society fairer and more just for everyone. In honor of Black History Month, we will feature a different African American each day on the announcements.
A civil rights activist whose life was tragically ended, but helped to shed light on discrimination in the South. Stay tuned for more as we share interesting facts from the biography of Medgar Evers. The life of Medgar Evers began on July 2nd, 1925 in Decatur, Mississippi. Growing up on a Mississippi farm with his family, Evers would join the United States Army in 1943, fighting in both France and Germany during World War II. After being honorably discharged from the Army, Evers would attend college at Alcorn State University, where he would later marry fellow student Merle Beasley. After graduation, Evers began working as an insurance salesman and also would work with his brother Charles Evers as they began organizing local affiliates for the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, also known as the NAACP. Even though the Supreme Court had decided segregation in schools with Brown v. Board of Education was not permitted, Evers was still not allowed to go to the school he wanted to. This is where he moved again to become the first secretary of the NAACP in Mississippi. During his time there as a civil rights activist, Medgar Evers would help to organize voter registration efforts, demonstrations against those who treated African Americans poorly, and was also a huge part of the investigation of the lynching of Emmett Till, a 14-year-old African American boy who had been killed for allegedly talking to a white woman. In a tragic death, the life of Medgar Evers was taken at 12:40 a.m. on June 12 in 1963, where he was shot in the back of his driveway in his home in Jackson. The man who killed Medgar Evers was named Byron de la Beckwith Jr. and was put on trial twice. Sadly, in a town that was sick with discrimination and segregation, Beckwith was set free in 1964 after being judged by 2 all-white juries. Thankfully, the story didn't end there. In 1989, Beckwith's bragging about the murder of Evers came to light, and Beckwith was indicted in December 1990. 10 months later, with a jury mixed with blacks and whites, the Evers family would see justice, with Beckwith being convicted of the murder of Medgar Evers and being sentenced to life in prison, where he would later die at the age of 80. As you can see there, a tale of tragedy met justice in the end. And for more stories from Black history for students, we've got you covered here.
Welcome to the Clipper Chronicles, your place for news you need to know. I'm Lucas.
And I'm Bryn.
Today is Wednesday, February 5th. Happy birthday to Connor Abusud and Aubrey Lettis. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hi, I'm Chloe and I'm here with the sports report. Need something to do after school? Want to get ready for check season? Kenny Run Club starts next week. If you would like more information, meet in Mr. Heyer's room Thursday, February 6th at 8 a.m. for an informational meeting. If you can't make the meeting, please see Mr. Heyer during the school day. The Lady Clippers begin their basketball season on Thursday in the Clipper Dome as they take on Pierce in the first matchup of the season. Games begin at 4 p.m. Make sure that you get your stamp at lunch and come cheer the ladies on.
This week's Positivity Project strength is forgiveness. People exhibiting this strength are often described as compassionate, tolerant, open-minded, forgiving, giving grace, and understanding.
And I'm here with the weather. Today is a cold and quiet start with a chance of snow in the afternoon and evening, highest near 29. Tonight is a wintry mix of snow, sleet, and freezing rain with temperatures in the mid-20s.
The Valentine's Day dance will be held on February 13th from 3:30 to 5 in the cafeteria. There will be a teddy bear raffle and candy bar bingo. The cost to get in the dance is $3. Tickets for the dance and tickets for the bears will be sold during all 3 lunches. Pizza, water, and other snacks will be sold during the dance as well.
Speaking of Valentine's Day, KMS Student Council will be selling candygrams beginning tomorrow through Friday during all 3 lunches. The cost of these candygrams will be 50 cents. Please make sure that your friends know 7th hour class and to print their name neatly so that they can be delivered during 7th hour on February 13th.
Bingo, it's time for the LSHS Choir's second annual bingo night on Thursday, February 11th. The games begin at 6 p.m. in the LSHS cafeteria/hub. The entrance fee is $8 and blotters can be purchased for $3. There will be a bake sale and exciting prizes to win, so mark your calendars and practice your bingo call.
Hey 7th grade students, are you interested in attending the 8th grade Washington, D.C. trip in October? This is an amazing trip and so much fun. If you are interested, then your parents need to attend the informational meeting on Tuesday, February 11th at 6 p.m. in the cafeteria. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Goff or Mr. Patowski or Ms. Holtz.
SADD members, don't forget that you have a meeting tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Attention Eco Club members, you have a meeting tomorrow after school in Miss Coffee's room. Hope to see you there and remember to think green, Kennedy.
The GSA Club will meet Monday, February 10th after school in Miss Fox's room. All are welcome to attend.
Students signed up for the extended learning. Remember that your classes will begin next week. Math will meet on Monday and Wednesday, and English will meet on Tuesday and Thursday.
Valentine's Day stencils are being sold by Miss Barnett in room 100. The cost of each stencil is $1 and can be purchased by any time between classes before or after school.
For additional information about anything on the announcements, please see the TV in front of the back office. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Kennedy.
The Super Bowl is coming Sunday, and one of the best reasons to watch the big game, besides the football, is to see the commercials. This week, in honor of the Super Bowl, you are going to be viewing what some critics consider as the best Super Bowl commercials ever produced. Each state and advisory, 3 to 4 Super Bowl commercials will be played. You will then use a Google form to vote for the one you think is the best for that day. On Monday, we will play the winning commercials from the previous week, and you will then vote on which you believe is the best. On Tuesday, we will announce Kennedy's all-time best Super Bowl commercial.
What is your deal, man?
Come on, man. You've been riding me all day.
Mike, you're playing like Betty White out there.
That's not what your girlfriend said.
Baby!
Mommy.
Eat a Snickers. Better?
Better. That hurt. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Хочешь знать, что я сделаю с тобой? Сначала я покажу тебе на мелкие кусочки, а потом возьму и посыплю на большую чашу с мороженым.
I have no idea what you're saying, but count me in. Peanut M&M for everyone. Wait.
Marcia, what happened?
Peter hit me in the nose with a football. I can't go to the dance like this.
Well, I'm sure it was an accident, sweetheart.
An eye for an eye. That's what Dad always says.
I never said that, honey.
Shut up! Time to teach Peter a lesson.
Marcia, eat a Snickers.
Why?
You get a little hostile when you're hungry. Better? Better.
Marcia, Marcia, Marcia.
Jan, this isn't about you.
It never is.
So then I said, Mr. Prime Minister, I'm flattered that you love chocolate, but I'm here strictly in a professional. What's wrong with him? He thinks you're naked. My shell is brown. It just looks like my milk chocolate is showing. Only a fool would think I'd actually show up naked.
So it's that kind of party. Hit it!
I'm sexy and I know it.
All right.